I might even be better at pool now. I might have like grown some patience in my aiming and stuff. I don't know. I think when I play, I like start rustier, but by the end of like the session, I play better than I did back in the day. Maybe. All right, normally I would like 3-bet bluff here, but Bob Denver is a psychomaniac, so we are just not going to. Bob Denver is also the kind of player that bets like middle pairs and shit here, so we're gonna like actually try to raise to get him to fold the middle pair kind of stuff. We don't want him to like fire 3 bullets with like a pair of 5s, and then we don't improve and we're screwed out of the situation. So considering that we're a favorite in the hand anyway, or close to it, we have like 40-something% equity, almost 50% equity. Kind of thin value here in a way. Call for the chop. But yeah, Bob Denver, like, since, you know, if we're like 45% to win and we add like, you know, the fact that he has air a ton and we have like, we're getting folds like 50% of the time or more, I think raising him with the ace-2 suited is a much better situation. But you have to weigh that versus when you do hit the spade, how often does he like barrel, turn, and river with all of his air, and then you get all of his chips? You know, you're gonna hit 35% of the time. Maybe he's gonna like barrel off everything 100% of the time. If you're really deep, it might be better just to flat. So I'd have to like do the math on it to know for sure. All right, and here 12 to draw to a set. Pfft, piece of cake. You don't get there, unfortunately. Mama Cavino crushing. All right, aces versus the big fish. See what happens. No 3-bet? Man, that's some bull honky. He'll call with overcards, I think. It's got on the bottom left. I think we do best, since I think he calls with like Jack 10, 8, 9, King 8, all this garbage. I think we do best. Let's like give him a little. I think we do best by checking back and laying a bluff with all that stuff. And that pretty much gives us the absolute stone cold nizzle nuts. He ain't folding the 5, so. Here we go. May even be able to bet bigger. Four, we can definitely bet for value down here on the bottom left. Ace Queen, we're going to re-raise versus FNT. Hey man, love your stream. Can you tell me if it isn't possible to use a HUD on Bovada? It is possible to use a HUD on Bovada, but it's like a big secret. Just kidding, it's not a big secret. You can use a HUD by buying what's called a program. It's called like Bovada Card Catcher, and it's sold by Ace Poker Solutions. And it like, I don't know what it does. I think it like reads the screen, determines what the cards are, converts it into a format that I think PokerStars format, hand history format, and then definitely calling here. And then got trips on this one table. And then Hold'em Manager can read it and put a HUD on the table. But I've used it and it's super glitchy, I think. So let's call here. Let this guy just continue to bluff, hopefully. Ace Queen should be good. Wow. Okay, maybe not. So here, gonna time down a little bit, make him think I'm like determining whether or not I want to call with the deuce or pocket threes or like ace high. Call. Hopefully he'll bluff river. Checks. course we win. Good to go. Let's see what he was bluffing with. That's one nice thing about Bovada. Pretty good flop for us on the top right. So he was betting 5s on the turn, which is very strange. He should never be betting that. Got a pretty good hand versus him again, right here. We make the second nut flush. Sorry, the nut flush. The second nuts because there's a straight flush out there. Here I'm gonna bet. No, I'm actually gonna check and let him try and bluff something. Does not. You better hit me up for show. I play golf, but I suck bad. I still love playing though. Hilton Head ain't but like 30 minutes away too. Give me some heads up before coming, and I can even take some time off if it's a weekday. Yeah. Either way, just hit me up on Facebook and let me know, dude. I will definitely let you know. I definitely want to make it out there. And don't worry, I suck at golf too. I think that you probably have the same enjoyment. You get the same enjoyment out of golf as I do, where it's like pool on a 3-dimensional plane. So it's super enjoyable to me. But I'm not very good at it. I could be good at it if I had the time to practice and the money. Well, I guess I'm like so cheap. I definitely have the money to practice. I just like. There's something about paying like $100 to go like hit a ball around for a day, you know? I guess I should just go to the driving range, really. The time though, too, the time that it's going to take to get good at golf, it's kind of like outrageous, but I'm going to do it. Hopefully I'll get better and we can come play. I think this is a good spot to see bet because this misses all their like calling range. On the top right. Hey man, look, Disney Disease is back! So right here, like Yahoo 2D and Protocol just aren't defending deuces and 7s all that much. Plus I have a backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw possibility. You know, 8 cards give me an open ender on the turn, and another like 7 to give me a diamond draw. So 15 cards give me great equity on the turn. So it's a good spot. This is a good spot because I think Yahoo 2D, when Yahoo 2 doesn't believe you, he just does not believe you. So I expect him to call down some of the time and to give up some of the time. So we'll see what happens here. Ace-10 suited. Normally I don't 3-bet it, but versus this fish who defends so lightly, we most certainly will 3-bet it. He 4-bets. I think he's the guy that flats more often. So I'm a bit concerned here, but Ace-Queen, Ace-9. I don't know who's good thing diamonds didn't come. I am a bit concerned here, but I think this guy plays so incredibly badly that we can profitably call here. So I will call. We flop an excellent flop, just an absolute, just an awesome flop. Worst case scenario, we're flipping versus him. Just an absolutely extraordinary flop. I do want to go all in here in case he has like Jack 5 and is bluffing it. Well, turns out we were drawn to just the flush. It's pretty unfortunate, but we got it in. I mean, we still have great equity in that hand. I think like 40% or something. So not too bad. Super unfortunate that he had us so crushed. I really thought like the best play was to raise and get him to fold Jack X that he could have been bluffing with pre. Even yeah. He could even call it off with Ace-10 and try to free roll us. I mean, we could free roll him. Pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna fold here with a 6-10. No bueno. Gotta defend the deuce 3 suited. I know, I'm a fish. Got some 2-4 action on inner tops. Hold the 2-3. Hold the 7 queen. King queen. Again, this is a flop where people miss a lot, so we're going to try and steal. Plus, we have excellent equity versus a lot of the calling range. We might even be value betting versus stuff like 7-8. When we get 2 calls, it's just definitely a give up on the hand situation. 24 people watching. That's pretty good. It's Friday. I'm going to be streaming for 8 hours. Hopefully we get a bunch of viewers. That would be so awesome. I called the 7-3 here one time. Good card for us. The 4 makes it less likely for him to have a 4. And doesn't improve any of his non-pair hands. So. When it's half pot here, don't think it's a bluff. So I'm going to give it up. If it were like the 9 of clubs and he were to bet huge, maybe I might try and pick off a missed draw. But that river is not a good river for us. How's the volume for you guys on this music? Not too crazy, I hope. Not too loud. Seven, 9 here. I think he calls with any ace, any jack, any 10, probably any pocket pair, honestly. I don't think I have enough fold equity to try and bluff it. And we certainly don't have very much equity when called, so. Just gonna give it up. Might be good here with 3-4. Queen Jack is a hand where we could 3-bet for value versus this guy particularly. Because he just defends everything. Popeye in the house! Popeye! Good to see you, my man. I haven't seen Elimzio in a while. I wonder where he's at. He's usually down for some stream. Sevens on this board. Ugh. I have a spade in my hand, which reduces the chances of them having a spade draw by a little bit. Yeah, I think this is just a fold. It's drawn super slim. Let's get some Steve Winwood. We'll do some Steve Winwood.